You know what? We don't care about no tag team titles. We've been tag team champions like a bazillion times. That no longer matters to us. But I tell you what, when you're messing with Crazy James Brody and Big Donnie, it's a hard time in the old Coliseum tonight. Because I tell you what, we've already challenged for the Thunderdome, and I'm gonna make you bleed. Tell them, big man.
Hey, there's no more belts. There's no more. We don't care about the belts. Put the belts wherever you want to. We're coming for your blood. We're going to take every freaking drop of it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Burke County boys obviously upset over what happened last week with the cartel just brutalizing and beating the living daylights out of them. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Michael Elliott, and joining me once again this week is Stuart Snodgrass.
Hello, everyone.
Thanks for cutting me off. And big boy Giovanni Cruz. But again, look at this. This is what happened here on the program last week. The cartel just at will beat the Burke County boys up repeatedly. Chair shots, shots with a baseball bat. It got pretty violent, guys.
Yeah, they about broke little Donnie's leg. That's beautiful. That was the best work of art I've ever seen.
Again, I think Giovanni, you'd fit right in with those cartel guys if you hadn't outgrown us. But the Burke County boys laid out and destroyed by the cartel once again. As you can see, look at this brutal chair shot there. But again, things are going to be, repercussions are going to happen. The Burke County boys want blood from the cartel. So let's take it on down to the ring. Speaking of the cartel, this is the semifinals of the Buddy Shane Memorial Brawl. Golden Gladiator number 2 with his sidekick, the leader, the brains of the cartel, Jay Thurston Cogdell III.
Are we sure that's Golden Gladiator number 2? Has he been working out?
What a brown noser, man. Like, stop that, okay? You smell what he ate last week? Huh?
Well, we'll have to get CJ Bentley to figure that out, but I'm pretty sure on the sheet here it says Golden Gladiator number 2, as he's going to be facing the rookie sensation Dre White, who defeated Brett West in the first round of this tournament. That's how we've gotten here. Not used to. Oh, wait a minute. Thurston Cogdell getting in the ear of the referee, trying to sway it his way. Cause this is a big conflict of interest being part of the cartel and a small minority owner of this company.
In other news, water is wet. It figures he would be talking to the referee. You want to guess what he was saying, Mr. Elliott?
I have no idea.
Did you hear what he was saying, Stuart? Is that what you're telling us?
It's pretty obvious.
We're on the way to the ring here, ladies and gentlemen. One of the crowd favorites here of the NAWA faithful was the rookie sensation.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those kids going wild.
And if you remember, my prediction was that GG2 just straight up decimates the rookie sensation. I don't know how he's the rookie sensation when I'm younger than him.
You're underestimating Mr. White.
That is right. Big Boy Cruz here selected Golden Gladiator number 2 as his pick to win the Buddy Shane Memorial Brawl Tournament. Stuart, who out of the 4 final men do you think will go on to win this tournament?
I don't know. There's some very stiff competition. But Johnny Ryda, he's my pick.
That's a good pick. He's had a first round bye. Golden Gladiator number 2 also with a first round bye here. Both men fresh. Dre White having to defeat Brett West a few weeks ago to get to this position. Will he be able to defeat the fresh man in Golden Gladiator number 2 as he panders to the crowd like a moron, waiting to get this match underway?
Now, you criticize him for his game plan, but what he's doing is getting ahead of the rookie and taking his time, getting the crowd to react to him, making sure that the rookie sensation doesn't know what's coming, just like that, with a strike behind the back, and we're on the way with this show. You see what I'm saying? He's seasoned, he's meticulous, he knows exactly what he wants and when he wants it.
You can't even spell meticulous.
He's an opportunity. Can you, Mr. Spelling Bee champion?
Well, this is not the spelling. He is a 16-time Spelling Bee champion. A fact that
That's
I've cited multiple times on this show. But
that's right.
A sunset flip from the rookie sensation, and down goes Golden Gladiator number 2. 3. Holy Christ! The match is over already.
I told ya.
And advancing into the finals of the Buddy Shane Memorial Tournament, the rookie sensation Dre White, and your pick It's now been eliminated.
He pulled his tights.
He
pulled
didn't
his
even
mask.
take his jacket off and he
That's the
won.
last time I'm putting money down on GG2. He's disappointed me and cost me my mortgage.
And Thurston Cogdale III not very happy with
Oh,
our
boy.
head official Trayton Bigelow after getting in his ear.
The rookie sensation's on fire.
The Carolinas have long been heralded as the origin of greatness in the realm of professional wrestling. Men, women, and promotions now considered to be legendary in their scope of influence on the future of professional wrestling began here in the region we call home. It is in this tradition of greatness that the Carolinas Professional Wrestling Awards will carry on in celebrating the achievements of talent working in the region. Join us at the official Facebook group page of the CPWAs as we continue to celebrate pro wrestling in the Carolinas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special event, one fall or a 10-minute time limit. First of all, in the corner to my right, weighing in at 128 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Donna Cristantello. And her opponent, weighing in at 133 pounds, Miss Terry Shane. This is a girls' Southern Championship match. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Well, one thing for sure, Mike Shane, this is going to be two thorns between two roses in this match when we see Miss Donna Cristantello taking on Miss Terry Shane.
Donna Cristantello is a long-time lady wrestler, and she is the owner of this trophy for the Ladies Southern Championship, and the championship is on the line tonight.
That's right, Mike. This match is going to be a very exciting one. A very exciting one as Miss Terry Shane goes against Miss Donna Cristantello. And Donna has been around for quite some time in professional mat wars, and it's going to be just real interesting to see how she fares against Terry Shane. There's not any relations there, are there, Mike?
No, I'm not too sure. She don't spell her name a little different also.
Is that right? Well, these girls, I tell you, some people say that women are the weaker sex, but after seeing this match, I'm sure there's a lot of people that will disagree with that, Mike.
Let me tell you something, unless you've been right here to these wrestling matches in person and right here at ringside where you can hear how hard they're really hitting, then you can't say anything. But I think all these wrestling fans that are watching better come down here and see this in person.
Well, that's exactly right, and I'm sure that you're seeing a very different view of it tonight from being outside the ring here, joining me as guest host, than rather being in there and mixing it up.
Well, you know, I work real hard to be a professional wrestler, and I have all my life. But I enjoy this. This seems to be a little easier on the skin than the other.
Well, one thing for sure, you don't get as many lumps and bumps out here as you do inside that ring. But I just want to comment very briefly here while this girls match is in there about this team of Boo Bernard, Jim Tucker, and Dr. Cato. What a wild and woolly combination they are.
Yes, and my brother Buddy and I are going to be, like I said before, participating in a tournament, a one-night tournament. I'm not too sure where it's going to be yet, and I'm really getting a ringside view of some of the best wrestlers there is in the United States today, and that's a terrific tag team there.
That's right. A nice mare there by Donna Cristantello. Terry Shane complaining. I think Terry Shane is claiming that she had her hair pulled, Mike Shane. I would say she is one to complain because she started the rough tactics right away with Donna Cristantello.
Well, evidently Donna is talented enough to fight fire with fire. She can do the same thing right back to her, too, you know.
A step over toe hold now applied, very effective by Miss Terry Shane. And her camera picking up, looks like that Terry Shane might be holding on to the swimsuit of Donna Cristantello. The Count of one. Once again, referee Dave Ruth moves around very quickly. Now asking Terry Shane if she's holding on to anything besides the leg. Reversal. Donna reverses it there. Turns her over. Leg scissors are very effective leg scissors applied by Miss Donna Christantella. Once again, putting that pressure right on up through the spinal column of Terry Shane, Donna Christantella applying that leg scissors. Arm bar now by Donna. And this Terry Shane, she just throws that rule book right out the window too, Mike.
Well, looking at a women's match here, you know, we see so many men wrestlers. It's to me, it's kind of exciting to see the women wrestlers because they have a lot of different types of holds and they wrestle a little different style than the men wrestlers.
That's true. It's very good to see one of our very dear friends in the world of professional wrestling, and that does many stories for all of the wrestling magazines at ringside, getting pictures of these girls, and that's Jean Gordon. Jean's been around this wrestling war games for a long, long time, Mike.
Yes, sir, and we've had a good relationship with Gene. He's a correspondent and contributing editor in some different wrestling magazines, and we're looking forward to seeing a lot about the NAWA wrestling in these magazines.
That's exactly right. We've had the pleasure of knowing Gene Gordon for some 22 years. He's one of the first people that we ever met when we got into professional wrestling, and it's good to see Gene back in action after an absence with some surgery.
That's true, and he's a good man, and it's a hard job. It might not seem like getting around the ring, taking pictures like that, but he's constantly in action.
Speaking of hard jobs, this referee, Dave Ruth, definitely has his work cut out for him in there with these two females. Believe you me, they can get very, very rough and tumble in there.
Well, you know, these are just two of the many, many terrific and fine women wrestlers that are going to be coming to NAWA Championship Wrestling. We have in future weeks the world's champion, Fabulous Moolah, is going to be on our television. And you know, that's something else too. A lot of people don't realize that NAWA Championship Wrestling every week, every time you see it on television, has a championship match to its conclusion. And we look forward to seeing that, and we're not used to it.
Look at this. Dave Ruth trying to get away there. Trying to get away from Terry Shane. And tells Terry Shane that she's supposed to be wrestling Donna Christantella and not him. And a very good point, I would say, being made, because I don't think I'd want these girls on the warpath with me.
What they have, these girls are pretty tough.
You was mentioning the Fabulous Moolah, Mike. One thing we'd like to point out that she is the world's ladies heavyweight champion, and we're looking very forward and seeing her in the very near future right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling.
Well, also too, we'll be seeing the ladies world's tag team champions, the United States ladies champions. This is along with the men's United States champions and heavyweight champions and like that too. Every week we're going to see the championship wrestling.
A bill across the ring now by Donna Christantella as hastily Terry Shane makes an exit. And she says, I just need a brief respite here to get everything calmed down before I get back in there. I think I have Donna Christantella's dandruff up just a little bit. Referee Dave Ruth now saying, just take it easy, let her back into the ring.
Well, Donna Christantella didn't get to be women's Southern champion for nothing. This lady here has a lot of class.
I like this slingshot. You know, there's not but one way to come down. That's face forward right there, Mike Shane.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of hurts a little bit.
Donna Christantella now going over the count of 1, 2, 3. And we have a new champion, Mike Shane. We have a new champion. We're going to see if we can get Miss Terry Shane down to ringside here. We'll talk with her in just a moment. Some sort of controversy going on. Terry Shane coming down to ringside here. Donna Christantella going after Terry Shane here on our hardwood floor. Terry, if I can get you over, dear. I'd like to talk with you. First of all, let me congratulate you on a fine win over Donna Christantella.
Been after this for a long time. Whoa!
Well, one thing too, Terry, that we just mentioned, that coming in the very near future here to NAWA Championship Wrestling, we're going to have the fabulous Moolah, who is the ladies' world heavyweight champion. And I'm sure you'd be interested in having that belt around your waist.
Yeah. I think I'm the best contender in the United States for the championship belt of the world. Whoa!
All right, wrestling fans. There you have it from a fantastic lady wrestler. How would you rate Donna Christantella? Would you say she's one of the roughest girl wrestlers that you've ever met?
She's tough, but she's not tough enough. I can beat her. I'll beat them all. Whoa!
Okay, there. Terry Shane says she can beat her, and she can beat them all.
Here's the graphic for the Buddy Shane Memorial Brawl. Dre White advanced to the finals. He will be facing the winner of this match right here, Thomas Extreme or Mr. Backwoods, Jonny Ryder. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a blood feud that just culminated, but is picking right back up. It ended in that brutal, bloody dog collar match, but now reigniting it here in the Buddy Shane Memorial Brawl semifinals. Thomas Extreme versus Jonny Ryder.
See, the great matchup this is, and a great rivalry. You see, Thomas Extreme brings the speed and cautious to the win with his style of attack, and Jonny Ryder is just an old school, hard-hitting brawler, and he loves to fight, and so does Thomas Extreme. So now we're here. Here comes Jonny Ryder.
That's my pick.
The statement. Of course, he's your pick.
He is my
You're
pick.
full, and you can't see who the winners are.
Hey, who did you pick?
You know who I picked.
And
It's not Drew Hood.
Drew Hood was not even in this tournament. Your pick was eliminated earlier in this episode.
That is
Golden
true.
Gladiator number 2, but Jonny Ryder, he's got that one-punch knockout power in that forearm that Thomas Extreme is going to have to be on the lookout for. But again, ladies and gentlemen, with Golden Gladiator being eliminated, the cartel's plans of winning this tournament and having an all-cartel final is out the window. So now the pressure is on Thomas Extreme's shoulder to win this tournament. So Adam James has an easy match and can go on vacation here in a few weeks. We all need a good vacation, don't we?
Sounds like you're very biased.
I'm just stating the facts of what the cartel has said here, Mr. Cruz. You've been on vacation for a while. I'm glad you're back to joining us here on commentary at least.
Yeah, you know, I had to prove to you and everybody at NAWA that I could do your job, but just better.
Well, we're glad you're here joining me here in the commentary booth as Redbeard is out with a severely tore groin. Stuart, hopefully you can pass on some rehabilitation techniques to him so he can get back and be healthy with us. But as we said, here we are in the semifinals. Jonny Ryder with that side headlock on Thomas Extreme. The winner will face Dre White in the finals next week on this program.
See that unorthodox technique of Thomas Extreme to reverse that side headlock. Oh, arm drag, and he wrenches the arm. See, Jonny Ryder, what confuses you is that he may be hard-hitting, but also he has some technical background with him.
It's just because he is from the backwoods does not mean he does not know his way around the squared circle, Stuart.
Oh, he's a seasoned veteran.
Excuse me, it's called Big Boy's territory.
What?
So refer that as my territory.
This is...
In my presence, please.
We will not do that. As Thomas Extreme is just kicking repetitive. Oh, wow.
Oh, John.
Arm drag out of nowhere. And Thomas Extreme is just going full blast. He does like to pride himself on his cardio and how fast he can move in the ring. But is the power of Jonny Ryder going to be too much for Thomas here this week?
Johnny has a huge advantage in power.
As he displays right there, almost killing Thomas Extreme with a clothesline. And he goes for the 2 count. 1, 2, and he still has some life in him. I don't know how he survived that, landing directly on his neck.
And again, these men are no stranger to each other. having several matches over the last few months. And again, it ended up in that brutal, bloody dog collar match, which Jonny Ryder came out victorious in.
There was so much blood, Michael. It was
What a stiff
revolting.
shot coming from Thomas Extreme. He comes in, and up and over. Go across, catch the kick, duck the line, and he grabs him. He's just holding on to him.
He's just latching on to Jonny Ryder.
I think he needed a hug.
Well, he hugged him as long as he could. Now he's up to the high rent district. Off the top rope comes Thomas with a missile drop kick, taking Jonny Ryder right off of his feet.
And that's what I mean by unorthodox. He takes himself out in the process, only doing damage to his own body. Big two count kickoff right here. And we keep moving with this speedy action. I'm surprised that Jonny Ryder's keeping up with Thomas Extreme. This is a fast.
I'm not.
It's no surprise to many of us, as Jonny knows Thomas Extreme very, very well. They know each other's each and every move, back and forth. Look at that. Oh, catches him in midair, and Thomas Extreme is in some serious trouble here.
Holy macaroni!
And that could be the end of this matchup here.
You got to remember as well, he does have first round bye, so he is the fresher man in this competition. But I still won't count Thomas Extreme out because he is resilient like a cockroach.
Really? Like a cockroach?
Look, you try to kill him and he keeps moving. That's the thing. That's how I can describe him.
Oh, look at this claw, this nerve hold. He's just clawing the nerve on Thomas Extreme. And ladies and gentlemen, these moves that don't look painful to you are extremely painful to the individual. Oh, he just lowered him right behind the referee to his face, actually.
That's what I mean. This guy's blind. Senior referee's blind. What does he need? Goggles? What, he need laser eye vision? How can he miss such a blatant break of the rules? See, the big boy's an honorable man. He wouldn't break the rules, at least in front of him.
Thomas Extreme calling to go back up to the top rope here, going up to the high rent district again. The first time it paid off with that missile drop kick. What's he got in store for Jonny Ryder this time as he jumps, moves out of the way? Oh, wait a minute. Thomas looks to have hurt his knee. He's clenching that right knee.
Johnny needs to capitalize and quick.
No, the honorable man would just wait to make sure that Thomas is okay. He's still clenching that knee. Referee holding Jonny Ryder off here. Thomas Extreme looks to be seriously hurt, ladies and gentlemen. We might have to call this match off. Will Jonny Ryder just advance, or what's going on? He's still clenching the knee as Johnny just waiting. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Chris Thunder Anderson.
No!
The cartel is playing a factor. He just,
right hand takes the big man down.
He's got a loaded glove, taped fist, something. He's just hiding. Yeah, he's got a taped fist right across the face.
Surprise, surprise.
Jonny Ryder is out. Huge leg drop.
No!
1, 2, 3.
And that goes to show you that number beats power every single time.
And
That's not true.
Thomas Extreme has advanced into the finals of the Buddy Shane Memorial Brawl by hook or by crook with that taped fist right to the face from Thunder Anderson to Jonny Ryder. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to toss it to the back. Rookie sensation Dre White is talking about the finals coming up next week right here on the program.
Hello, NAWA fans. Now, guess what? The rookie sensation is on his way to the finals of the Buddy Shane Memorial Tournament. I have to face Thomas Extreme, and I have to say, I haven't faced Thomas one-on-one yet. I've only seen him in a battle royal, and he's eliminated me. So I had that in the back of my head ever since, and I'm going to go on to beat him to become the #1 contender for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. You folks make sure you come out here to witness this and watch me be simply sensational.